Assalamu alaikum, wonderful viewers or listeners. I am your host, Ajiram Sise, and then welcome to another program here at Wonko TV. Here we have one of our guests, though the other one is caught up on the way, but then we shall still start with him, who is no other person but the chairperson of the AESSA week. So then, Mr. Silla, could you please introduce yourself? Tell us your major, your role in this year's AESSA week. Yeah, and then what's this AESSA week all about? We would like to know.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much, Ajiramu Sise, the host here at Congo TV. Good morning, our wonderful listeners and those viewing us online. I am Ibrahim Asilla, a student from the University of the Gambia, School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, a final year student majored in environmental science, and also the chairperson for this year's AESSA Week 2025, and a student leader currently serving as the speaker for the University of the Gambia Students' Union Legislative Body. Thank you.
Well, all right then, since we'll be discussing on the AESSA week, and I'm sure that all students right now must be excited about it. So now, what actually inspired the union to choose the theme, empowering youth through agriculture, agripreneurship, and then environmental advocacy in the Gambia?
All right, thank you very much for that. But before I answer that, I will take you through a little background of what AESSA Week is all about. The word AESSA is an acronym, AESSA, meaning Agricultural and Environmental Sciences Students Association. This is an association that involves the combinations of agricultural students and environmental students in the University of the Gambia, basically. The AESSA Week is an annual event that is celebrated in every year. It's a youth convergence to look at the issues of agriculture and environmental sciences in the Gambia. And as far as this year's AESSA Week committee is concerned, in consultation with the 16th Executive Council, under the leadership of my president, Mr. Lamin Manjang, we have decided and arrange and make a final decision to choose the theme for this year's AESSA Week as empowering youth in agripreneurship and environmental advocacy in the Gambia. So, which has a very deep meaning. I think as the program goes by, I will tell you the importance of the theme and what each of the statement mean in the theme. Thank you.
All right, so, okay. I think you actually missed the question itself, that is to elaborate more on the theme, to tell us what actually inspired the union into choosing this theme.
All right, the 16th Executive Council, in collaboration with the task force, the committee, choose the theme empowering youth in agripreneurship and environmental advocacy in the Gambia. As we all know, youth are leading. When we say agripreneurship, it's a combination of two words, agriculture and entrepreneurship. We want the youth to see agriculture as a form of business. Agriculture, entrepreneurship means business. So we want youth to participate in agriculture as a form of business, not in the olden days of taking agriculture as subsistence. So we have youth involved in horticulture, all right, and many other activities, agricultural activities, to poultry farming, etc., to get to earn their living. So we want youth to be inspired and take agriculture as a form of making money, rather than the traditional way of thinking.
I mean, this concept of agriculture for the poor man is still exists in our minds, I would say. So now, for this AESSA week, what are the activities that you plan for this week?
The AESSA week usually, as I said, traditionally there are important events. It's a week-long youth convergence, starting from Monday down to Sunday. And this year is scheduled for the 28th October And we have different activities as far as this year is concerned. Among them, we will have the opening day. The opening day is the first day. It will bring agricultural expertise, stakeholders, and other panel discussion to look at areas of interest, key topics that are affecting agriculture and how to improve on them, both agriculture and environment as well. So from there, we'll also have another event in the second day called the Entrepreneurship Day. During the Entrepreneurship Day, we are going to have pitching competition and many other stakeholders that are involved in entrepreneurship to serve as motivation for the current entrepreneurs. And interestingly, Ajiramu, in our school, that is the School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, you'll be baffled to know that you have a lot of entrepreneurs in the school that are currently doing very well. And some have completed and some are final year students. So we want to use this platform as a source of motivation for them and also see areas of collaboration in which they can be empowered. So basically, the second day will be a week dedicated basically for entrepreneurship. And then we have this new day that is newly introduced this year. It has not happened in the previous years. That is called the Green Day and the Farm Day. Because under the 16th Executive Council, we have the Faraba farm, a farm that is currently doing very well. So this farm day, we want to go there and work practically and tell the whole world we are not only reading agriculture by book, but we are doing the practical aspect. So this day will be dedicated for the farm day and the green day. The green day, we will be going into the communities for tree planting, and also there are plans for mangroves plantation during the green day, possibly at Tanbi wetland, which we are trying to involve stakeholders that are involved in agricultural, in environmental initiative. And also we have another day called the Gender and Health Day. This day has been there since the start of the AESSA week. Last year it was there, and this year we want to continue. The Gender and Health Day is to look at gender issues, health issues that affect our community. We'll have screening, health screening, to look at your blood groups, okay? It will be there, your sugar level, and other small screening will be available. That's all day is also dedicated to look at the health aspect and the gender aspect, and a other lot of activities in the week. Cultural day, AESSA, face of AESSA, sports, etc., and so on and so forth. So basically, it's a long week program of different activities that is geared towards improving agriculture and environmental sciences in the Gambia.
I must say it's going to be an interesting week, and then I'm looking forward to it, and I'm sure that all other students are looking forward to it. But then you made mention of face of AESSA and then cultural day, right? Cultural day. So now those activities, like how are they actually related to the theme of the AESSA week?
Yes, as I said, we are a team, a combination of groups that make up a council. When you have the face of AESSA, it's under the Welfare and Culture Ministry. They make sure that this day is really aligned with the team. And all the important activities in the phase that are going to be happening will be in relation to the team. So we cannot deter. So when you look at the phase of AESSA, during phase is not only about pageantry. You will have skills to showcase, poetry, as you know better.
What are those skills?
Those skills will be in relation to agriculture and environmental sciences. And the team and their group is really working hardly on that to make sure that the activities align with the team for the event.
Okay, that's fine. So then I realized that you linked agripreneurship with environmental advocacy in the team. Can you explain like how these two are connected, the connection between the two?
Yes, the connection between the two, we know that we cannot have good harvest. We cannot have good agricultural produce without having a a healthy environment. So, in promoting agripreneurship, one has to be cognizant of the environment we live. There are a lot of environmental issues that are happening in the Gambia, ranging from climate change, right, the use of fossil fuel, right, and many other ones. So, in order for us to have a very good agricultural business, we must look at the environment as well. So basically, that is why the two teams the two statements are put together to make a very good one.
So now, what specific environmental actions do you hope to inspire after this week? That's the AESSA week.
Yes, we have a lot of environmental issues. Deforestation is one of the things we
Can
want.
you elaborate more on deforestation, because we have other listeners, not just UTG students?
When we say deforestation, deforestation is the cutting down of trees without replacement. And we all know when you compare the past years, if you look at the trend, 10, 15 years ago to now, the rainfall pattern has really declined. So there are many factors that contribute towards that. And these environmental issues, climate change, have all contributed. So the people or the invitees or people during the AESSA week will be enlightened to know much about the impact of deforestation on our agricultural sector. So that is an initiative that is ongoing, and it's ongoing by many ministries, Ministry of Environment, Climate Change, really high on it. And I believe with our voices as students, leaders, as leaders of change, we'll also play our part to make sure that the public is aware of the dangers of deforestation in our communities and its impact on agricultural produce and its impact on agriculture as well.
So then, what do you aim on achieving after this week's, after AESSA week?
Yes, after AESSA week, we have targets. That is, we want the public to take and see agriculture not as something that is meant for the poor, but as something that that can make somebody rich. Agripreneurship is a business involving agriculture. We all know currently, if you go into the market, you'll see agricultural produce that are very, very expensive. So we want the youth to take ownership of the vast area of land that we are blessed with, to cultivate and also earn a living and contribute towards the socio-economic development of the Gambia. So in doing so, we want to align it with youth to also be careful of the impact of the environmental dangers, that if we do not take care of our environment, even the agripreneurship we'll be talking about, the good harvest we'll be talking about will not be possible. So at the end of the AESSA week, we want this information to be circulated, to go through the length and breadth of the nation. And we know other NGOs and partners will be really willing to support and partner in this important initiative.
So then, in the AESSA week, do you have any plans on inviting other students from other schools in UTG or then in other institutions, to make them more aware of agriculture and then the environment, their importance in our society?
Yes, the AESSA week is an open forum. As I said, it's a youth convergence, open for everybody in the length and breadth of the Gambia. We also have special invitation for stakeholders in agriculture and environment. We have sent our invitation to some, and we have the invitation for others. So this is a platform for all youths, young people in the Gambia that are interested in making sure we have a food self-sufficiency nation as enshrined in the NDP of the government of the Gambia. And our mission is geared towards promoting and then empowering that goals initiative, basically. So it's a youth forum and it's open for everybody that are interested in this important initiative scheduled for 28 October.
Well then, since it is open to everyone, meaning everybody is invited. But then I still feel that it's not enough. Like you've invited expertise to come. So like have you sent any invitation to these schools that we've talked about or these institutions to join the AESSA week?
Yes, we will have panels to talk on different topics. As I said, each day has its own activity. It's a 6 days event. Each day has its own event. So personnel from different institutions, ranging from agriculture and environmental sciences, environmental institutions are invited. We have sent letters to the Ministry of Agriculture. We will need expertise from there to talk on, deliberate on issues. We also write to Environment MECNA, that is Ministry of Climate Change, okay, Ministry of Environment, and other stakeholders, UN agencies as well. So we have also written to some and a letter to GCCI, Gambia Chamber of Commerce. We'll also need expertise from there and other institutions that align with agriculture and environmental sciences.
How about those in senior schools and then junior schools, like those students there? Perhaps I feel that they should be invited as well, you know, to actually inspire them or then to motivate them to join the School of Agriculture and Environmental Science and then to show them that agric is way more than we think.
Yes, we are inviting schools as well. They are coming. And part of our programs, we have the community outreach. That is the day 3 event. So in that community outreach, we are also targeting specific schools for tree planting and other exercises as well. So we cannot do this without the schools, because the students there and us are the future leaders. So basically, they are also very important in this important initiative. They are not left behind, and we have some schools, but schools maybe that are very far from Faraba might be difficult due to mobility, but schools within that end, we have decided to invite them in this week as well.
Well, all right. You talk about agribusinesses, right? So now what are some of those examples of agribusinesses, business ideas for the youth in the Gambia?
Yes, agribusinesses range from horticulture, okay, and poultry. You have horticulture people that do gardening, okay. When you go to the market, you'll have people there, gardeners there that are selling vegetables, okay. Currently, we have the maize all over, all right. So this is a very good business. When you'll see bananas around, okay. These are people that are growing and they earn good living in it, and many others. You'll have people selling other products, all right, Dukula and others. So all these are items or areas that people can concentrate on to make sure that their agribusiness they have a good agribusiness. And it's also need coaching and planning. So in our school, we have successful people that are into agribusiness and agripreneurship. So basically, those people are also available. We have invited a few of them for the AESSA week as motivation, as a source of motivation, and also to see and learn from them, because they have been very successful in the business. Yeah.
You've talked about to go on for these agribusinesses, one needs coaching. So then in the university, do we have this form of coaching for those people who would want to focus on agribusinesses?
Yes, we have coaches. If any of them are interested, I think one of them was the president of the 15th Executive Council, Mr. Kewa Jany. He's a very good coach as far as agribusiness is concerned, and many others in this school that are currently doing very well. And currently also we have students from our school that are currently on internship under the 16th Executive Council, and they are doing very well there as well.
Well, do you have a channel that anyone in the School of Agriculture or anywhere would want to join, where they could actually join, like a channel sort of?